If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Q. I'm speaking with Faouzia, who's a singer-songwriter from Carmen, Manitoba. Shout out.
Shout out, Carmen.
Shout out, Carmen. I hope the lights are still on, even though you're here. And who's still making her way through first-year university. And you're going to school now at the same time, so you haven't done the get some success in the music industry, get some YouTube views, get some Spotify views, quit school, move into a mansion with Jaguar rugs. Like you're still in school. What are you doing? Where are you in school?
I'm going to school in Manitoba.
Yeah.
And I'm studying engineering. And well, my take on this is that I want to have success in my educational endeavors and also in my music, because I feel like they work really well. Like they both work really well for me.
But they don't get in each other's way?
Well, sometimes they do, and it's just all about time management. And it's not easy. I'm not going to say it's perfect. It's a fairy tale. And every time I have school, I don't have music, and when I have to do music, there's no school. It's definitely not like that. But there's weekends, breaks. I just have to find time to, make it work.
I started doing this show, not this show, but I started working at the CBC while I was doing my undergrad too.
Oh, that's one. Wow.
So I get it.
You get it, yeah.
It's hard, but you can do it.
It's definitely possible, yeah.
Do you find that they complement each other in any way? You mentioned that, sure, they get in each other's way a little bit, but do they ever help each other out? So engineering, right?
Yeah. I know it seems like totally like polar opposites. And
you're not studying music or creative
it's like
writing.
Left brain, right brain.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? It does. I think they do work well together, because when I'm taking a break from one and going to the other and like, okay, now I'm going to do math, chemistry, physics, and I'm kind of letting my musical, artistic side of my brain rest, it's kind of like when I go back to it, I have so many ideas. And it's like, once you like stifle a fire, it just like, once you let it go, it just starts growing. So, and sometimes I can even get songs out of what I'm studying in school. One time, my teacher was talking about exothermic reactions.
Oh, yeah.
And
always with the exothermic reactions. Story I like.
And then when I heard him say that, and he was talking about how it's like releasing heat and explosions, I was like, what if I compared someone to an exothermic reaction? What if they were talking about themselves? And it sounds so nerdy, but
cool.
Then I went home, like I went straight home, and I wrote a song like right away about someone being exothermic. It's like, now I'm exothermic, watch my heart explode.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, so we've learned today, if nothing else, that engineering and pop music can go hand in hand.
Definitely, yeah.
I think we're gonna go to the clip next. So take a listen to this.
So let them say whatever.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if tomorrow there's a war. My love, we're one, and I run through the battle. Oh, I run. It doesn't matter if tomorrow never comes. My love, we won, and I run through the battle. Oh, I run to you.
So that is Faouzia singing on a David Guetta track that just dropped this past fall. It's called Battle. It's track number 2 on the latest record from David Guetta, one of the most popular artists, entertainers, DJs in the entire world. You might know him, even just on this record alone, you're on it, but also Justin Bieber, Sia, and Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
You're used to that yet?
No. It is insane. I don't think it'll ever sink in, because it's just the biggest opportunity I've ever had so far in my music career, and it's an honor. It's like the biggest honor ever, so it has not sunk in yet.
How did that call come in? Was it a phone call? Was it a text?
So funny enough, I'm going to bring you back to school.
Are you?
And it was right after lunch, before my calculus class. It was last year. I was still in high school.
Okay.
And I got a call from one of my managers, and he goes, so David Guetta is going to have an album coming out, and, there's going to be Sia on it, and all of this and all this. And I'm like, okay, like, where is this going? Like, I don't want to get my hopes up and be like, oh my gosh. Like, So I get the call, and he's telling me about this. And then he says, yeah, and David Guetta heard your voice, and he heard some of your music, and he wants you to try out for one of the songs called Battle. And I'm just there like silent, what?
So for radio listeners, I want to point out that Faouzia just, you were stunned.
I was absolutely shocked, and like I didn't know if it was like a joke or what was happening, and I got so excited. I remember going outside because I was like, I'm going to start like yelling in this building, and this is just, no, that's not going to happen. So I went outside. I was so excited, and then I went to class and I had to act like nothing happened because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to be telling everyone what's happening. And then everyone kind of caught on that I was in a really good mood for a calculus class, you know? It's like no one should be this happy. So I went home, practiced, got the demo done for it. I learned it by heart so quickly because it felt like such a Faouzia song and something that I would write. So I went home, practiced, sent the demo over. Went down in the summer, re-recorded the vocals like many times to get it perfect.
Went to LA?
Yeah, I went down to LA, and then I recorded it again and again and again to get the vocals just right, and I got the song. So I feel very blessed and so honored. Like the fact that David Guetta would put that trust in me, because I'm a new artist and he could have put anyone on that song.
Right.
So the fact that he trusted me enough to do it is such an honor.
So you mentioned you were in high school, so you've had aspirations, not even just aspirations. You said you had a manager. Like you've sort of been working in the music industry for how long now?
It's funny to think that I keep telling myself, no, I just started. But I've been doing this for a long time if I really look back on it. I started performing when I was 8, and I have 2 managers now, and I've had managers for like 4 or 5 years. And, I got an agency a couple years back, and I've been doing this for a while, but I keep telling myself, nah, it's just been like a year. But it's just because it doesn't feel like a job. It just feels like fun. It always feels like I've been having fun,
And did they just find you on? I know I've watched a couple of your YouTube covers in the past. Is that how they found you?
So one of my managers is actually my sister. So
oh, cool.
We used to be a duo. And
Okay.
then we realized that probably wasn't the best idea since she went to university, and we didn't have time to practice anymore, and our shows started falling apart. So she was like, I'll take care of the business side, because she really liked music and wanted to be involved, and I wanted her to be involved as well.
Of course, yeah.
And then later on, my other manager got a video sent to him, one of my covers, as you said, and then he flew down and then watched me perform at Le Festival du Voyageur. And then he comes up to me outside. He's like, hello, my name is blah, blah, and here's a card and blah, blah. And I'm just there like, what? And then I kind of just put the card away and never looked at it again.
I love that it was at the Festival de Voyageurs.
Yeah.
Which this is the one that's in Manitoba, right? This is
it's like the big winter festival.
Winter
Yeah.
largely Franco-Manitoban
Yes,
festival.
yeah.
And this dude, I'm assuming not from Winnipeg or somewhere around there, had to go brave that winter time.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Like anyone that goes to that festival it's so much fun. It's
Yeah.
so much fun, but it's so cold. So kudos to anyone who waits in line out there, because it is freezing.
So why, with all respect to you, have you felt tempted to move to Los Angeles, move to Nashville, move to New York?
I loved Los Angeles when I went there. It was so beautiful, and it's just nice all the time.
Yeah.
If anyone knows me, they know that I love warm weather, sunshine, and I never get sick of it. So honestly, if I was down there, I'm completely happy. But I like being close to home. I like going to school that is close to home, like going to a school that is close to home. So I am very happy in friendly Manitoba.
So do you think you're going to stay there for the long run, or
In Manitoba?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what's, where life is going to lead me, but
you going to finish the degree?
I think so, yes. That is my goal.
Do your classmates know what you're doing?
I don't tell people, but people eventually find out. So whether I make a friend and they go on my Instagram, they're like, what? They're like, you didn't tell me? And I'm like, that's because, we're school friends. It's not, I don't know, it's not the first thing I bring up for sure.
I'll tell you, the most beautiful part of that to me is that you can currently have these two lives.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot of fun.
A lot of artists don't have that option,
Exactly. And I think being in Manitoba is a big reason for that, because I don't know, even if people do know that I sing, they're just so supportive, and it's not like, it doesn't feel weird. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's not like they're my friend because I sing. It's like everyone is just supportive. And it's like, I feel like we're all sharing this little adventure together, which is really cool.
Well, I'm happy you shared it with us. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.